National Small Business Week, and USA Radio Network's Chris Barnes has more.
A study from Salesforce designed to coincide with National Small Business Week finds a generational trend when it comes to small businesses in America these days. Younger people seem more interested than older ones in starting small businesses. The study also finding that small business persons using more and more technology but still have trouble finding workers and time to get the work done.
For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
It's 8:05.
She's crude, often misconstrued, and is actually a dude. Welcome to Life's a Drag. Say hi to New Hampshire's 2018 Entertainer of the Year. Your hostess with the mostest, Monique Too Soon.
Hi. Thank you for listening to Life's a Drag. It is Friday night at 8 p.m. and it is so light out still.
I know. I love this time of year.
I know. It's crazy how light it is tonight. It's the lightest it's been.
You've been saying light a lot.
I am here tonight with my co-host Patricia Mullaney and
Hello.
Caitlin Slawinski.
Hello.
And tonight we are doing our Mother's Day special.
Yay, moms. I was actually just thinking you can start calling me Patty Hurley.
I know. I'm never going to remember that. It's like when I'm in drag and you still call me Rob.
But that's because you are actually Rob.
And you are in my brains.
In your brains.
There's a lot of things you are in my brains. So tomorrow night we do have a show at the Pasta Loft in Milford, so that is why I am not a lady tonight.
Sold out show.
Mm-hmm. They're almost all sold out. The Pride show, there are still about 75 tickets available. You can buy them at www.moniquetoosoon.com, and I recommend getting VIP because you're going to get a whole bunch of cool swag with your VIP ticket purchase, and you're going to get to meet all the queens, take pictures with them, and do a Q&A with us.
I recommend going to teesprings.com and looking up Monique. No, what is it? Too Soon Tees?
It's teespring.com.
Teespring.com.
Too Soon Tees.
Exactly. And then buying one so when everyone goes to the Pride show, we can all be wearing
Life's
merch.
a Drag t-shirts.
Yeah.
Did you get yours yet?
They haven't come in the mail yet.
Yeah, they take a while.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Mine took like 2 weeks, and every day I was looking in the mail.
So sad waiting for it. I sit out and look at the mailbox every day and just wait for the mailman to come.
Why is the mailman hot? She's like, I'm going to date the mailman.
No, I'm not.
What about the UPS guy?
No, I think our mail person is a female. So
yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Nothing ever works out for me.
So you know how Amazon has those delivery people now?
No.
They instead of using like UPS or FedEx, they actually have their own delivery people now that like rent vans and deliver things. Like your stepdad does it.
Yes. So I really didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and the guy that delivers to our house in Bow is so hot.
Oh, really?
And I literally didn't know that it was a delivery person. I'm like, why is this creepy guy in a white van pulling up my driveway right now?
You would care if a hot guy in a white van, you'd be like, okay, abduct me.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, do you have candy in your van? Even if you don't, I'm going in there. But he is so cute, and he always is delivering amazing packages. I think that's why I like order on Amazon so much.
Really?
I answer the door naked with lemonade.
And what does he say?
Bye.
Bye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, he's definitely straight. Maybe I should hook him up with you.
That would be nice.
Oh my God, next time I see him, I'm going to be like.
First time you thought of that?
Yeah. That way I can still enjoy the view.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can enjoy the rest.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. You do like a creepy van.
I do like a hot guy in a creepy van.
I know you do.
It's right up my alley.
It is up your alley. So tonight, in about a few minutes, we're going to call our moms live on the air.
For Mother's Day. Thank you for being a good mom.
Is that a real song?
I don't know. I think so. I just made it up. So it's going to be a song.
No, it was terrible.
I think it's going to be on the radio next week, probably.
No.
Because I'm going to sing it on the radio next week.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being a mom.
Thank you for being my mom.
I don't know what voice that was, but it was like Greg Brady going through puberty.
It came out. Greg Brady going through puberty.
Or is it Peter?
I don't know.
Which one of the Bradys went through like puberty on the show? And
It was
always, like,
Peter.
danced?
It was the time
Peter.
to change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. I was always a Marsha. I could see you being more of like a Cindy.
No, you're a Jan.
No, I am
You
not
are.
a Jan. I'm
You
a
are
Marsha.
Jan.
Maybe on this
You're a
show
Jan.
she's Marsha.
No,
And
you're
I'm Jan.
you're-
and you're Cindy.
and I'm Cindy.
You're
And
totally
didn't
Cindy.
like Cindy grow up to be like a movie star, an adult movie star?
It fits you.
Oh,
I was trying to say it without swearing.
No, you're definitely. It's very hard on this show.
Sometimes
Very
it is.
difficult.
Sometimes. No, you were probably more like Alice. No, she knew how to cook.
Yeah, so definitely not me.
Alice. No,
I don't think I was like any one of them.
The mom.
I don't. Maybe
You do put a lot of sugar in your coffee.
I don't even drink coffee.
I know. So, Caitlin, did you watch Drag Race?
No, I didn't. Fill me in.
Oh my God.
Drag Race last night was
Another disaster.
horrid. 2 weeks in a row, the wrong people went home.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was so obviously wrong last night.
RuPaul is getting shredded on social media. If you look at anything on RuPaul's Drag Race, like they are ripping her apart because of the decisions that she has made this season. But last night was the
They
worst
are
to me.
clearly they have who they want it to be in the top 4, and they're going to have those people no matter what.
No matter who's good or not.
Right.
Yep. So last night, the challenge in the beginning of the show, the first challenge was a slapping game. So they had to make fun of someone and the person had to slap them. And it was super cute and funny. And Brooklyn Heights ended up winning that challenge. And then the main stage challenge, they brought all of the queens back that had been sent home. And one of the queens that was still on the show had to make her into her sister.
Oh,
So they had to have
jeez.
a family resemblance and, you know, be like passable relatives on stage.
Right.
And I think everyone I don't think anyone except Silky and Evie did really bad.
I don't even think Evie did bad until you looked closely at the
How horrible
How-
costumes were.
right.
Yeah. And I honestly think that Silky was definitely by far the worst of the whole episode.
It was the worst outfits, and it was also the worst performance.
Yeah.
She wasn't into it at all, and she didn't look like she knew what she was doing.
No, and of course she got did you see the first episode? You probably didn't. There was the Soju. She went home first and she was this little Asian drag queen. and
Yeah.
she was talking about how she had a cyst on her nether regions that popped on the first episode. So it's so stupid, the story. And now they call her their sister.
Oh God.
Yeah. So she got stuck with Silky Nutmeg Ganache as her transformer yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't.
it was just a nightmare. Her makeup was awful. And the whole time Silky is braggadocious, but she's like, I am so good at makeup. You're going to look so amazing.
Yeah, it was bad.
It literally
It was
looked like
really
she got
bad.
hit with a Maybelline truck.
It was worse than my makeup.
And Patty's not even wearing any.
Yes, I am. I actually even made it dark.
I
so you
know.
could
I see some
it.
eyeliner.
See it?
We need to get you some fluorescence.
No,
Yeah, you would look so good in lime green.
no, I wouldn't.
You would. It would look a little bit like somebody from 90210, but it would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
People on the street keep looking up and pointing at us.
Really?
Yeah. They can see us tonight. Hi, guys.
Oh, as soon as we turned, they turned around.
Yeah.
It's lame.
Not now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to talk more about Drag Race real quick. All right. So also,
Oh, I thought you said not now to me.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
oh, sorry.
no, I was getting a question from across the table.
Oh.
So also on Drag Race last night, Brooklyn Heights ended up winning, which I thought was fair.
It was. I really was rooting for Vanjie because she did really well, and she
She
hasn't
did.
gotten a ton of recognition. She's kind of just skating.
She's been in the bottom so many times this season, though. So I could see that Brooklyn deserved the win more than her because she hasn't been in the bottom, really, but one time.
Right.
But yeah, Vanjie probably should have won it. Everyone thought she won it backstage, and she didn't. And then it came down to Nina West lip syncing against Silky Nutmeg Ganache. And the song was No Scrubs by TLC, okay?
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, and so Silky is talking about, oh, I'm going to send her pack, and she might as well just pack her bag. Silky's performance was so bad
Really?
and awkward, and her hair kept getting stuck in her face, and she was like doing really bad drag moves that every drag queen across the country does already, but like they weren't even being executed appropriately.
Well, and she was trying to do gymnastics like as the wow factor, but she couldn't recover. Like she couldn't stand back up.
After she did a
She had
split.
to like a roll and then
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a good split. Like it was like, did she fall into that position or was that a split?
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad.
And Nina's not a dancer at all,
No.
and but she was giving it. She was giving it her all. It was not really rhythmatic, but she was really giving it on that stage, and you could tell she was begging to stay there.
Yep.
Whereas Silky looked like she wanted to go home, and she was done.
Yeah, she just was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw myself around. What
Yeah.
did they say, flopping? And one of the queens said she was like flopping around the runway.
Yeah.
That's all she was doing, is just throwing herself around. It was
Yeah.
not pretty.
No, and it, honestly, and Nina's heart should have kept her there last night, and
Yep.
Nina should have been kept, and Nina was eliminated.
And she killed it last week too.
She killed it. She didn't kill it this week, but she was not even. I don't think she was bad enough to be in the bottom two.
I don't think she was bad. I think that Evie and Silky should have been in the bottom two.
Yeah, and Evie was partnered up with Scarlett.
Evie would have sent Silky. If Evie didn't send Silky home, no one was sending Silky home. That's why I think.
Brooklyn could send Silky home.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can just tell it's obvious that they wanted a particular person to make it. They wanted Silky to make it to the final.
Yeah, they purposely didn't make her lip sync for the past 7 episodes. She was bad for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
And
isn't
then they
this
put her
isn't the
up
first
against an
episode
easy
that this
lip
is
sync.
that she's been very bad and should have been called out for it.
Yep, and they put her in. They put her in a competition against someone they knew she could outdance even just a little bit.
Right.
That lip sync, they knew that she would probably outdance her.
I don't know.
She didn't, in my eyes. I totally didn't think she outdanced.
I think she's gross anyway. I think her personality is gross. I think that her drag is gross. Whenever she was backstage talking about, I've been so nice to everyone all this time. She's a nasty human being, and she's hadn't been nice to anybody.
Yeah, I threw up on myself when she did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, that's disgusting. She's such a liar.
God, you need to stop doing that. People are going to think that you have a problem.
I do have a problem.
I know.
That voice is so stupid. Oh my God. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Life's a Dragon. We are getting ready to call our moms. So tonight, in Ode to Mother's Day, we are going to call each of our moms. And if they don't answer, then we're disowning them. And we're going to ask them questions live on the air. We have like lists of questions, and each one of us is going to drill our mom.
Yeah.
Did you know, like drill sergeant? Not like that. That sounds gross.
I didn't say anything.
You're making a horrified face.
It was Joe.
Joe. Is that what
did
they
it
call
first.
it in college?
No, that's what. Are you kidding me? That is a euphemism for sex. And then every walk
Oh,
of
see,
life.
I don't think of that. I think of like drill, like a quiz.
No,
No?
not even a little bit. You're talking about when you say the actual word drill means to drill something. It means to like pound it in. Like, why would that mean like, I'm going to quiz you?
Well, in my terminology, drill means quiz.
Anyway, let's move on.
Like
because
drill sergeant?
I can't even deal with this. No.
No? Okay, whatever.
Okay, let's get
All
your
right,
mom on the phone.
So we're going to call my mom first.
And can people ask questions on Facebook if they have a question they would like to
Yeah.
ask your
Yes.
mom?
Caitlin can pass the questions on while she's there. And then when you're on the phone with your mom, I'll do the Facebook for you.
Okay.
Just keep in
Sounds
mind that
good.
there's a slight delay. So
Joe does not have his tea today.
No, you know what? Joe's tea is in my car. I bought Joe a tea at Dunkin' Donuts when we went there. Me and Patty did.
who noticed that?
Kaylee.
That's awesome.
She goes, does Joe have his tea? No.
Joe is not 100 years old today.
No,
He's a sensible 54.
we tried to get it. We got him a tea and we forgot it in the car, but we had to park in Nebraska, so we didn't feel like walking back to the car.
Yeah,
To get
no one's
it.
going to walk back for a $2 tea.
No. My mom's on now.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Anita.
Hi.
I know you missed me already.
I know I did her hair today, and I told her she had to be very appropriate on the show.
I know. I actually asked Rob earlier today. I said, you did talk to your mom about what the rules about a radio show, right?
No swearing.
I know better. Don't worry.
Okay.
As she drops an F-bomb.
I know.
I think we all should go to IKEA, though.
No way, Anita. No, actually, you know what? I would go to IKEA with you any day. I would just,
Keep
you
your
know,
doors
like
and windows
kind
locked.
of doors and windows locked, and I would slouch down in the back when the verbal
Abuse started.
abuse started.
My mom gets a little crazy when she's wound up.
I love it.
When she's had her 16th coffee. and
That's
she hasn't
exactly when
slept
it's the
in 3
best
days.
time to round her right up.
Yep. All right, so we're just going to ask you some questions and you just have to answer them. Is that okay?
Fine.
And my mom's at work right now, so she's taking a little break to do this.
Oh,
How old were you when you had me?
How old? What?
How old were you when you had me?
21.
21. That's a good age. She
Wow.
got drunk once and had me.
she probably got drunk because she had you.
I turned 21 the day you were born. No, I
Oh.
turned 21 after you were born.
I was going to say you turned 21 like a week or, like 9 days.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you did have a drink after I was born.
I had to. I had you, didn't I?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Was I a surprise or was I planned?
No, you were a surprise. But you were my favorite surprise.
Aw.
That was cute.
Oh, bleh.
Why did you name me my name?
After your father and your uncle that died.
Why? Oh, my father's name was John. That's my middle name.
And
Yeah.
he had a.
And Robert after your uncle that died because he was your godfather.
Okay, yeah.
Was that your brother, Anita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that I know that now. And they nicknamed me BJ growing up. And that obviously had
Did you know he was going to be gay?
No, I didn't.
And now
Well, you did everything you could to make it happen. That's for sure.
yeah, with that nickname. And then I married Danny, and now my last name is Champion, so my name is legally BJ Champion.
You guys are crazy.
That's amazing.
What's your best memory with me as a kid?
When you got your head stuck in a fence in an animal park and they had to come over and grease your head with a lot of butter to get it out.
Stop.
Oh,
I don't even remember that.
oh.
Your ears were so big you got stuck. You couldn't get you out. They had to put like a pound of butter on you to get it out.
This is my favorite story.
Speaking of butter, do you remember when you were mad at me and threw a container of butter at me and it missed and it bounced off the wall and shattered all over the dog and you ended up buttering the dog?
And we had to clean them.
Yeah. You were done being angry
No,
after that.
don't. He's trying to redirect right now, so the people out there listening don't picture him getting buttered up about it around his head.
Hey,
I can be like,
I
BJ
wish
likes a lot of butter.
I wish I could remember being buttered up by a bunch of firemen. Like, if that was any clue.
I can understand why it's her favorite memory.
Yeah.
That'd be my favorite memory.
It would be my favorite memory as well if I could remember it. So, where did you meet my father?
Where did I meet your father?
Yeah.
School.
Where was I conceived?
In the 57 Chevy.
I knew that. That's why I asked that.
That's
That's not on the list.
You go, girl.
And there was a picture of this car in my father's garage when I met him a couple of years
That
ago.
was his toy. And
Yeah.
I was the second toy.
Oh my god.
I think Anita needs a radio show.
I think so too.
So we're gonna figure out what your drag name is. So what was the name of the street you grew up on?
Bruce Street.
Spruce?
Yeah.
Wow, that's smack dab in the ghetto now.
Well, it wasn't ghetto back then, you know.
I know.
It was all Greeks and French people.
Oh.
Oh.
And what was your first pet's name?
My first what?
Pet.
I have no clue. I had a lot of pets.
That's not a real answer, Anita. We're gonna need
Just
a pet
give
name.
us a pet name that you had that you remember.
Blackie.
Blackie Spruce.
We used to have a black cat.
That's your drag name, Blackie Spruce.
I like that.
I remember Blackie.
Blackie
Blackie.
Spruce. Was Blackie a
Now
dog
that
or
I
a
think
cat?
about it, that is kind of a racist name for a black cat.
What is what was a cat?
Yeah.
That was a cat.
Blackie Spruce. That's your
That's
drag
your
name.
drag name.
Anita.
I like the one we came up with at the salon today better.
I like the slong one better.
Yeah. I don't think that we can say that on the radio in its full terminology, but
Yeah, but it is amazing. Who's your favorite child?
Amanda.
You're such a liar. She must be listening.
I had to do that. She's listening. Both of you. You're both my favorite. You're my favorite boy. She's my favorite girl.
Cop out.
Cop out. Exactly. I'm always the favorite, but she's trying not to upset my sister the weekend of her graduation.
We went
No,
when
I-
we went out for dinner. For Zay's adoption day? I remember Amanda saying, "Yeah, he's always been the favorite. I'm used to it."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I still gotta tell her she's my favorite anyway.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. She'll totally believe you since you just said that on the radio.
She's my favorite girl. He's my favorite boy.
You're my second favorite mother.
Oh, that's nice. I'm surprised you haven't called me Anita yet.
Anita. That's her name. All right, Anita.
All right.
Happy
you
Mother's
guys.
Day. We love
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Happy
I'll see you
Mother's Day.
Sunday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Oh my God,
That was
she's
cute.
hysterical.
I know. She cracks me up.
I know, but once you meet her, you totally understand where you come from.
That's true.
And when she said that she was going to be your said that she was her favorite girl and you were her favorite boy, I was like, like
Cop out.
cop out, not just not cop out, but like you're kind of girly. Like I think if my mom had to pick, she would say you were her favorite girl.
Yep. So funny. So, yeah. So, my mom would let me leave the house dressed like a hooker when we were growing up, but my sister was not allowed to. So, it was kind of funny. Like, Mike could leave the house in my sister's clothes, but my sister couldn't.
She totally liked you better. Oh, we've got Marie.
Patty's mommy. Hi, Marie.
How's everybody?
Good. How are you?
I'm tired. I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad the week's over.
Yeah, me too. Long week.
We were just saying that at your house. Like, oh,
I know.
we're both drained.
Exactly. I'm ready to go to sleep already. How are you, Mama?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
We are going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Were you listening? Did you hear them?
No, California just sent me a bunch of stuff like at 10 minutes of 8. I just finished it. So I wasn't, I literally
mom works-
just signed off on my computer. So
Okay. My mommy works from home,
Oh,
so
I wanna
she
work
works
from
till
home.
8. So, all right, Mama.
Okay.
How old were you when I was born?
27? No, 28.
That's exactly how old I was when I had Connor.
Whoa.
Was I a surprise or was I planned?
A surprise?
I know. But a very happy surprise, right? You kind of hesitated after you said surprise. You were like, you sounded surprised.
Well, but they said I'd never have children, so I had your sister after 4 years, and I thought I'd never have another baby. So and there you were, shortly, like a year later. So
So it was a happy surprise.
yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely.
Okay, I'm glad we worked that out. So why do I have my name? Why did you name me Patricia Rita?
Because your godmother. I first of all, I like the name Patricia, but your godmother's name is Patricia,
Mm-hmm.
and your grandmother's name is Rita. So that's where it came from.
Did you plan on it sounding like Margarita?
No.
Patricia
no.
Rita?
There is a Patty Rita that actually does exist.
It sounds great.
It is amazing. So what is your most favoriteest memory with me?
Does it have to be like could it be like a combination happy, sad memory?
Whatever you want. What is your most
the biggest
favorite?
impact I think you had on my life was when you had heart surgery, because it was terrifying and exciting that you were well and that sort of thing. So that had the biggest impact on me.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, that's I think that's good.
When did you have
Yeah.
heart surgery?
I was 2.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were just a little babe.
I was, but I
Yes,
was in
she
I was
was.
in the hospital. I was at the doctor's a lot, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, no, I wasn't like a sick kid, right? I was just.
No, but they knew you had this heart defect, and they knew it had to be corrected. They just were waiting for you to get big enough to do it. So by the time you were 2, you weighed enough, and you could have it done.
Yeah, and this is the 70s, so it's not like it was today. Back then, it was still like a scary thing. You know?
Well, it still would be scary today. It's
Well,
so-
yeah, for
major
any
surgery.
parent. Yeah, for any parent, it would be.
Yeah.
I'm assuming your next best memory is when Connor was born, because after Connor was born, nothing really about me ever mattered ever again.
That is correct.
So, where did you meet my father? I know the story, but this is the question.
Okay. I worked with a woman, and her husband was Dad's good friend, so they set me up on a quote-unquote blind date.
And you went out in South Boston, right? To a bar?
That's correct. To a club, yeah. To
And
a
you
club,
didn't
Yep.
and you hated him the first night you met him, right?
That's correct.
How long did it take for you to marry him?
4 months.
Exactly.
4 months.
months.
Wow.
From the day she met him when she hated him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He changed her mind pretty quick.
I can't believe it
sure
took that long.
I know.
Patty's been single for 4 months, and I'm like, come on, girl. You should be married now. Your mom was.
Oh boy, he has to rope that into every conversation we have. Somehow he brings up that I'm single and need to get over it. And into every conversation. All right. So, oh yeah. Okay, we have to figure out what your drag name is, Ma.
Say
So,
what?
your drag name. Like a stage name? So,
Oh, my.
yeah. So, no, you don't get to pick it. We
Oh,
get to
okay,
pick
good.
it. Yeah. So, what street did you grow up on?
When I was a youngster, the longest time, the street I lived on the longest, the most years was called Haynes Street, Haines. That's in Crown Hill,
Haynes.
Haynes.
in Nashua.
What was your first pet's name?
My first pet,
Yeah.
Apple.
Apple Haynes. That's amazing. That's a good drag name.
That is a good drag name.
Apple Haynes.
Marie Hurley is Apple Haynes.
I love it.
I do love it. Okay, Mama, you have one more question left, and this is you have to be serious about this one.
Oh,
Okay?
dear.
I want you to think long and hard before you answer.
Okay.
Who is your favorite child?
Connor.
No!
Oh.
Out of your own children.
Oh,
Don't
goodness.
try and escape.
I don't have favorites.
I told you she'd say that.
You did. You did. I'm her favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
Connor is my favorite.
I know. Connor's her favorite over pretty much everybody in the whole world.
Correct.
Oh, I love a grandma's boy.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
Well-
one too.
He's definitely Nana's boy. Definitely.
Yes, he is.
I was too growing up.
Yeah.
Super close with my grandmother. She babysat me like every day.
She used to when Connor was younger, they used to spend an enormous amount of time together. And
Yeah.
obviously he's a teenager now, so he just grumbles
Yeah, he
a
needs
lot.
to get past this nauseating teenage stuff quickly.
I know. It's
So we
not
can get
it's not
back
fun.
to being close again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're listening, Connor, get with it.
Exactly. Thanks for nothing, Connor.
Doesn't matter. He's the best thing ever.
Aww.
Well, he is. I can't help it.
I do produce some nice kids, huh?
Yes, I do.
You only have one.
Oh, that's right. The Hurley
That
genes
wasn't
are
my
strong.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ma, one. That's all you get.
I
One
know.
from me, one from Chris. We're done.
You never know.
Not even
Patty
start
could
this
still.
subject because
I know you wanted more grandbabies.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a
There's still
failure.
time, Patty.
Nope. All right. On that note, Mama, it's time to
Okay.
call someone else's mom.
well, thanks so much for calling. It was fun.
It was. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And I'll see you
Oh,
on
thank
Sunday.
you very much. Happy Mother's Day to you too.
Yeah, Happy
Okay.
Mother's Day. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye bye.
Oh, Patty,
Oh,
and
my
your farmer's
mom.
only
That was
profile and
cute.
putting must want children.
No. No.
Come on,
that's-
we got to give Maria a baby.
No, Marie's fine. Marie's got two wonderful great. She's got a boy and a girl. She's good. My niece is Ruby. She's got Ruby and Connor.
And soon, another one.
No.
Come on, Patty.
Ew. I feel like you're hitting on me. And it's making me really uncomfortable. I will not have a baby with you.
Please?
Nope.
Come on, girl.
Come out freaking.
That wasn't a swear.
No, but
You almost
it's
did.
leading down the path.
You're getting angry.
No, I was gonna say-
Yoga, deep breath. Caitlin's mom's not answering the
She's not
phone.
answering.
Oh.
Helena.
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything about you,
Helena,
Caitlin.
I know, right?
I wouldn't worry.
He's gonna call one more time.
I wouldn't worry about that. Yes.
If she doesn't answer, let's call Dan, Caitlin's stepfather.
I'm not sure we can ask him the same questions.
How old were you when you had Caitlin?
You just want to call him because you think he's cute, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. You love people's stepfathers. What is that?
I don't know.
It's between Sam and Caitlin. You're gonna have everyone's stepdad.
Probably. Yes.
Oh, she answered.
She has,
Uh-oh.
she has my nephews with her.
Oh, she does. So we're gonna
Yeah.
hear kids in the background.
Maybe.
I
That's
love
where-
it.
Do you? Oh my god. This is Joey. Like she doesn't know
Yeah.
who Joe is.
Come on, everybody
Come
knows who Joe
on.
is. He's the man that
Is it
drinks tea.
Helena?
Yeah.
Come on, Helena.
Helena.
I'm sorely disappointed in you.
She's probably driving. She's
Yeah.
going to pick up my brother from work.
Oh,
She's like, I got the kids in the car.
it'll be quick, Helena.
Oh, I think that they're talking about if her cell phone
If she
has
might
good service
break
or
up.
not. Yeah. So in the meantime, I'll sing for everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
That song's never
Happy-
gonna work.
Oh, okay.
I just made it work. Oh,
Helena. Hello.
Hello.
Ma.
Hello.
Hi, Ma.
Oh, you sound great.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
I'm good.
I know you're
How are you?
driving.
We're good. Happy Mother's
Uh-huh.
Day.
Oh, thank you.
Caitlin's gonna ask you some questions tonight.
Oh, great.
I'll
Can't wait.
I'll be quick because I know you're going to pick up Josh.
Yeah.
All right, Ma. So, how old were you when you had me?
When I had you,
Yes.
I was in my 25. So 28 and 25. No, that's your number. Yeah, I think I was 25. I was gonna turn 25, or I just did turn 25.
How is that possible when you're only 29 now?
Yeah, I know, huh? Thank you.
Wow.
All right, Ma. And was I a surprise or was I planned?
You were planned.
I was planned. No.
Oh,
the
the
only-
first planned one.
I was going to say the only one out of the three of us.
Yeah.
And why'd you pick my name?
I loved the name.
And it's
So
my,
I got to pick, and that was the name that I had picked that I wanted. If it was going to be a girl.
and that's my only name because I don't even have a middle name. So
Really?
it's
No.
just, yep, just Caitlin.
That's an interesting fact. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
What was her name going to
Yeah.
be if she was a boy?
I can't remember that long ago, but I don't. You can tell that I have kids with me. I don't remember.
That's
I don't
all right.
think I have. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. She has my nephews in the car with her, by the way. and they are 9, 6, and 4, and I love them.
Wow. 9, 6, and 4.
9, 6, and 4, and they're all boys.
Wow.
So they keep us on our toes.
Hi,
Hi guys, I love you.
if your name was Bobby, I want to call you Bobby for the rest of your life.
No, thanks.
I want to call you Bobby G.
Bobby Jean. You could be a BJ too.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mom, what is your best memory of me? It can be recent, it can be growing up.
The best. Well, there's a few, but I think my favorite one is the first time I held you in my arms.
Ah, that's cute, Ma.
That is
Well,
cute. But the next day.
And real quick, Ma, we'll figure out your drag name. So I need to know, what was the name of the street that you grew up on, which I think I know.
Yeah, Horace, Horace, Horace Street.
Horace.
And then what was the name of your first pet that you had? I don't know if you had one.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What was it?
The name of your first pet that you've had.
The first pet was our dogs that we had.
So either Fisher or Madison.
Yeah.
Fisher,
And
Horace.
I like Madison better.
Madison Horace.
Maddie.
Maddie Horace. That sounds actually like a pun.
That sounds like a nice name.
Maybe that could
I
be
like
your
it.
next grandchild's name.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Maybe that's the name I'll use when I'm like trying to make extra money or something.
There you go.
Ma.
Yeah.
There's a corner open over here in Nashua.
Oh, there is. Is it busy?
No,
no,
not
not
really.
right now.
Oh, okay.
And real quick, Mom, who's your favorite child?
You're all my favorite in a different way.
Wow.
Wow.
That
I
is a
appreciate
good
that.
answer.
That was a good dodge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Mom.
Thanks,
You're
Mom.
welcome.
Happy
All right.
Mother's Day.
Happy
Love
Mother's
you.
Day.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. So now that all our moms have called, you are
That's so
listening to
funny.
Life's Drag. You are on air with Monique Too Soon, but I'm a boy, and Caitlin Slewinski and Patty Hurley.
But I'm a girl.
Boop, boop.
You are? I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. Well, that's a cute little segment.
yeah. I love that. I little fun facts about you guys that I didn't know.
Yeah, I think that Apple Haynes and Maddie Horace need to get together.
I think so too.
Put on a show for everybody.
That's amazing.
I love the apple. That's amazing.
Apple Haynes.
I actually named, that was the dog I named. It
Oh,
was my
wow.
dog. They got it for me for my 5th birthday, and I got to name him. And my father used to call me Banana. He would
Oh.
always tell me I was Bananas. And so, of course, I'm 5. So I'm like, oh, I named my puppy Apple.
And then look, Gwyneth Paltrow named a kid Apple.
Well, I do start trends. I mean, I
I
am the
know.
fashion icon.
That's why nobody on Main Street's wearing makeup right now.
I started the natural trend.
You're so funny. Yeah, that was kind of cute. Maybe next
That was
Mother's
fun.
Day we'll call Joe's mom. What?
Danny.
Do you want to call her now?
Put her on the phone.
Will she answer?
Joe's like, let me call her.
Oh, we're gonna call
Oh
Joe's
my God.
mom.
Hang on. I need to get ready for this.
I love. Oh, she's stretching. Oh, he's gonna ask her first.
Oh,
so-
that's no fun.
Danny said, call my mom.
Oh God, Danny, I can't trust her on the air. You think my mom's bad? I think your mom would slip worse.
Yeah. I would be concerned about the stories she'd tell. What's your best memory?
Yeah, we know what Danny's best memories are, so we don't want to know what his mom's are.
She'd probably forget that she's supposed to tell a memory of her son, and she'd be like, well, one day I was here at this. Danny's mom is amazing.
Yeah, she's like
in the
my
one
mom.
most wonderful way.
Yeah, in the craziest mom's way. Like my mom's crazy, his mom's crazy.
I know.
They
Worked out-
they weren't crazy good together though.
well, sometimes it works out like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because you can't have two, alphas in the room.
No,
That's why we hate each other.
you're not alpha. I'm alpha.
You like to think that you're alpha.
I peed on you.
That doesn't count. It was one time.
That's how you claim your property. I was like, I own you.
You thought a jellyfish stung me, I thought.
That's
Well,
what,
that's what you said.
I was drunk. I don't remember. It was just because we were on the beach and too far from a bathroom.
Oh, God. You're never too far from a bathroom on a beach because you can just walk into the water.
I don't want to do that.
You did when we were riding around on those noodles and we were both on the same noodle just floating and you're like, I'm totally peeing right now.
And then you like dove into the water and swam away. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Do you remember that time at the Tiki Hut when we were in St. Martin and I hit a crab with a pool noodle and it jumped off the dock and tried to attack me?
I do remember that because I think everyone that was at the Tiki Hut in the surrounding cities remember that because the way that you shrieked, like it was the first time I actually was like, oh, okay, now I see what people see when they say when he looks like a girl, because he screamed like a girl, like a 5-year-old
Well,
girl.
this giant crab came after me.
Number one, it wasn't giant, okay, because giant crabs can get very big. This was probably the size of my palm, so big.
That's a big crab.
Like the palm.
That's a good size.
It's a larger crab.
The
Yeah.
pinchers.
What?
The pinchers alone.
No, the pinchers alone were the size of my palm.
She's going to let us call her.
Oh.
Where's Joe Mama?
Joe Mama.
That was amazing.
I love it. I'm
What's
so
her
excited.
name?
Kelly. That's such a young mom name.
I know.
Kelly. Kelly Mama.
Well, they live in Hudson, right? Because he said he lives close to me. Maybe I know her.
Maybe you went to high school with his mom.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
How old is he?
21? 23.
I graduated from high school 26 years ago, so it's plausible.
Wow. I wonder, that'd be kind of cool if you did like know his mom.
Small world.
It depends.
It depends. Turns out his mom hates you.
Oh,
You took her boyfriend in high school.
no.
She didn't answer? Mama.
Oh, Kelly.
Oh. Kelly.
Do you need questions, Joe?
We're going to ask the questions.
Oh, we are.
We're going
Oh,
to question
all right.
Joe's mom. We'll take turns.
Oh, all right.
We're not going
Kelly.
to put Joe on the radio. That's a little. Oh my God! You hear him yell at her? I can't believe he treats her like that.
Coming from the woman who doesn't believe fruit is dessert.
How does that have anything to do with how someone treats
It's
their
hostile.
mom?
It's hostile. It's hostile the way you look at a fruit tart in a grocery store.
I know. Rob actually wanted me to get a banana frozen
Split.
chocolate today,
A banana split.
and I was like, you know how I feel about bananas and dessert, fruit and dessert.
Yeah.
I was so upset.
I love fruit and dessert.
Yeah. That says a lot about your personality.
I have a great personality. I also have a great set of abs hiding under all this fat.
So you're lying to me now. Like you're just outright lying to
No,
everyone on the
I
radio.
do have abs under this
You have a
fat.
great personality and great abs.
Yeah, they're just hiding.
Both lies.
No.
Vicious, malicious
Look,
lies.
when I suck in.
Oh no. Don't do it.
I always used to
You know
say,
how many viewers we'll lose if you whip that thing out?
It's because we'll knock the computer over. Is she
Oh, is
on?
she here?
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
We love Joe, and we told him we needed to talk to you.
I'm glad you called me.
I'm
I
not
love
a giant
Joe
fan.
too.
I'm not a giant fan of Joe's, but that's a really long
Because
story.
he calls her out. That's why we love him even more. It takes someone with a strong personality to call Patty out.
Really does. You have to be a pretty strong personality to.
Do you
Earth
mind if
money.
we ask you some Mother's Day questions?
Well, I want to ask a question first about did you grow up in Hudson?
I grew up in Billerica, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Because I grew up in Hudson, and Joe had mentioned that you guys live pretty close by, and I didn't know if maybe we knew each other because I am old enough to be Joe's mom. So.
Well, Joey grew up there. He moved there when he was 4.
Oh.
I can
okay.
kind of hear your Mass accent, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Joey.
Joey. He popped the cough.
Joe Mama. All right.
We have some questions for you that we asked all of our mothers.
Okay.
So we're going to find out now about intern Joe's
Mhm.
life. How old were you when you had Joe?
I was 25 years old.
Wow.
That's a sensible age.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good age. You ask a question now.
Was Joey planned or was he a surprise?
He was planned. I got married May 20th of 1994 and had Joe the following year.
Oh, well, when the following year? Was it a shotgun wedding? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just kidding. All right, you next.
All right, Kelly. So why did you give Joe his name?
Actually, Joe's grandfather's name was Joseph. We
Oh.
didn't name Joe a junior, but we did name him after his grandfather,
Okay. What's his middle name?
William.
William. Oh, that was my dad's name. Where did William come from?
His godfather is William.
Oh,
All right, Joe Bill.
All right. Joe Bill. We're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to work on that nickname.
What's your best memory with Joe?
My best memory. Oh, you put me on the spot.
Mhm.
Make it something super embarrassing that he'll never live down.
Well, it's kind of not embarrassing. I think it was the first time Joe told me he loved me
Oh.
on the phone. It was a little bit after his teenage years, and I was talking to him on the phone, and he said, "I love you, Mom."
Aw,
Yeah, I
that's
think that was
cute.
probably.
Joe loves
It
his
means
mama.
so much. I have a teenager right now, and it means so much when they're a teenager because they don't show you or tell you very much.
I mean, he told me when he was little that
Oh,
he loved
absolutely.
me,
Yep.
but
Yep.
when he was older, I think the first time he said it on the phone was like a sweet memory
Aw.
after the teenage years.
Aw.
Well, my point. Joe just got points. They just went up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't hate him as much as I did when I walked in tonight.
Hopefully he'll say it a lot more too. You go, Patty.
Can we do the drag name?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna figure out what your drag name is. Okay.
My drag name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you were a drag queen, this would be your name.
So what street did you grow up on?
Edenwood Ave.
Edenwood
Edenwood
Ave. And what was your first pet's name?
My first pet. I think it was Jackson.
Jackson,
Jackson
Edenwood,
Edenwood
Ave. That's a long drag
That's
name.
really. We could just call her Jackson Eden.
Jackson Eden. That's crazy.
That is Edenwood
That is a
Ave.
long last name. Jackson Edenwood Drive.
And it's a pretty
Can I
formal.
just say one quick thing about Joe?
Yes.
Joe is a very giving person.
Oh.
He volunteers his time on his spring breaks to help people, and he's come to be this man that I really admire.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
and
joking aside, we
I have
really
two
like him
sons,
too.
and I really am proud of both of them.
Yeah, and he's a good person. He puts up with the drag queen every Friday night.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking to a drag queen.
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my show is called Life's a Drag. I'm a drag queen.
Oh, okay.
And Joe is our intern. And he has to put up with our
okay.
sass every Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
So
was really sweet.
You do have another kid.
Yes, Michael James.
Which one's your favorite?
Both of them.
Ah,
Oh,
they're
all
so
the moms
quick.
said that.
They're so quick to say both of them. But we know there's a favorite.
They're
Mhm.
both very different personalities, but they both bring a lot to the table.
How old is the other kid, Michael?
21.
Oh, he's younger.
Oh,
Oh, he's probably a wild child right now at 21.
This is a good few years. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're that age.
Yeah.
They're 21 months apart, Irish twins.
Oh.
I thought Irish twins were 13 months apart.
Oh, is that what they are? I don't
Yeah.
know. I always call them Irish twins.
You can call them whatever you want. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to tell anyone.
I don't even know what Irish twins are, so
It's when it's when someone's born within the same calendar year as their sibling. So
Oh,
like you
okay.
have a baby,
Oh, I didn't
and
know
then
it was
in
the
a
same
couple
year.
of
Okay.
in a couple of months you get pregnant right away. So
Oh, okay. I guess they're not then. I
Yeah.
lied.
don't worry about it.
they can be Irish spring twins.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, Joe's mama.
Yeah, thanks
All
for letting
right.
us call
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Yes. Happy
Love
Mother's
you,
Day.
Joe. Love you, Mike.
He said, "Love you too, Ma."
Has your mom ever been on the radio before? She has called in before. That's cute.
She's cute. She loves you.
She does love you. She's very proud of you. You better tell her you love her.
I know.
tonight.
Extra this weekend.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right. We get at least one day a year
Yeah.
where
Just
kids
one.
have to be nice to us.
Sometimes they are.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
My sister's graduating on Sunday, so we're celebrating Mother's Day at her graduation. Is something wrong? Oh, Caitlin.
That's good.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, so we're celebrating my sister's graduation on Mother's Day, and we're going out to dinner.
So is it like a graduation / Mother's Day?
Yeah, I did my mom's hair today, and she'll get her little Mother's Day present on Mother's Day. What did you get your mom? Oh, no, don't say it because it's on the air.
Well,
And they'll know.
I prefer to do something instead of getting a gift because my mom likes books and candles and stuff like that, but there's only so many books and candles you can get somebody, and I would rather go somewhere and do something. Like go out for lunch and spend time together.
Spend time, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. You should take her to Six Flags.
And I'm cheap, so I don't want to.
You're so funny. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
I'm going to my mom's house, and I believe we're going to have the boys with us.
Oh.
So depending on the weather, we might go to the movies and see either Dumbo or Ugly Dolls.
Oh.
And then she wants to get lobster for dinner.
Nice.
So we'll be fancy.
Lobster.
I actually want to go I think I'm going to go for a hike by myself on Sunday.
Just
I was
avoid
looking
the
up.
bands.
I was looking up trails and stuff like that close by within an hour or so away, and there's a ton. So I think I might just get some quiet mama time.
If there are any single men out there, look on the trails within the hour drive of Hudson, New
Yeah,
Hampshire.
that's not scary or sketchy at all. Thank you. If I'm not on the radio next Friday, I'm probably on a ditch on the side of the road.
Hey, at least we have a media outlet to help find you.
You wouldn't use it. You'd be like, I'm not looking for her during my
Be
show.
like, our new co-host tonight. Because Patty unfortunately took a break. She had to go on that hike
Yeah.
near the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house.
Oh,
That was a real place.
I know.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the Avengers real quick. So I went to see the Avengers.
Don't
and
spoil it. 'Cause
I won't
haven't
spoil
seen
it,
it yet.
but I won't say a word about it except everybody is raving about this movie on Facebook like it's the best 3 hours of their lives, and I literally thought the first 2 hours of it could have been dealt with. Not there.
Oh, really?
I thought it was extremely slow and no action for 2 hours, and I literally was like
Literally?
holding my eyeballs open.
Were you literally holding them open?
I can see why, because of how the last one ended. When was the best time to pee? In the first 2 hours, anytime. Honestly, nothing happens in the first 2 hours.
See, I love superhero movies. I love Marvel movies, and even if it's not a ton of action, I enjoy it just as much.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. They're all good, and it was good. It was just so slow, and it had its moments during that slowness where you're like, "This is cute, this is funny," but I'd like when I go see a superhero movie, I want so much action. Like I want to be like spoiled with action.
Oh, see, I don't. I like the story and the
Then
characters.
you'll love this.
I like the story and the characters. When I go to see like a horror movie or a thriller, then I want some action.
I love horror movies. Did
Oh,
you
did you?
watch? What did we just finish? Oh, Dead to Me on Netflix. It's not a horror movie,
No,
but it has Christina Applegate in it.
You know who just told me about that was I think Kim.
Yes,
Kim just told me
watch
about
it
that.
this week. We'll talk next week. You'll finish it in 2 days.
Oh,
It's so quick.
I'm halfway through it.
Yeah, it's so
Is-
good. It's
it-
so good.
Is it horror?
No, it's
Oh.
like a thriller comedy. It's like a twist of a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I'm like excited to see how it all kind
And
of comes together.
And you finished the one with Uma Thurman, Chambers.
Yes.
I
Good
haven't
show.
started that one yet.
Yeah, you want to watch that too. But we are getting ready to wrap up the show. If you haven't gotten your tickets to Pride on June 29th, they are available at MoniqueTooSoon.com. Also, if you would like to donate to the show, we have 2 ways to do that. You can donate through the GoFundMe, or you can go to teespring.com and look for Too Soon Teas. I would like to thank you all for listening and thank my co-hosts Patty and Caitlin for being here. And thank you guys, everyone out there. Please share. Love you. See you next Friday, and I'll be in drag.
And happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's
Yes.
Day.